So I guess you've all seen the message that Anthony Joshua put out. States the following. I've watched the fight, analyzed my preparations, and identified my mistakes. I've learned my lesson. Thanks for sending love and checking in. Don't worry about me. My spirit is strong. Typical Anthony Joshua message. Kind of decent, positive, let's keep moving, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure that's satisfactory at the moment for his fans especially. I personally would have liked him to win. But then again, the fact that he lost against this guy, I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people have got a lot of things to say, like, okay, you know, this one would have beaten, that one would have beaten. But I think the guy is extraordinary talent. And he had enough time to prepare. It is what it is. He took his time. He didn't just rush into the heavyweight division. He took his time as well. But I think it's a very confused and conflicting and complicated picture when you look at how he performed against Chisora. And I'm not necessarily buying that whole nonsense, that sort of smart aleck bullshit that Tyson Fury's coming up with, that maybe he was playing possum. No. I don't think he was playing possum. We already saw what he could do against Tony Bellew. And we've been seeing what he could do anyway. It's not that we're ignorant of him. If you are ignorant of him, it's because you choose to be. But if you followed boxing, you know exactly what it was about. Okay? You know exactly what it was about. So that's it. Alright, so I don't know what... you know what? Anthony Joshua chose to box the guy because he believed in himself, that he could box him. Now, you could switch that around and say he didn't believe in himself and therefore didn't just go rushing in, but the guy's very clever. The guy's very, very clever. It's a very clever boxer. I think the little clip that they keep on putting up where he feints and throws one hand up, Anthony Joshua looks up and then he catches him with the left. That tells it all. That he was setting traps that were very subtle, very simple, yet brilliant. And I think that, in all honesty, you watch that type of stuff. I think one of the biggest mistakes, in my opinion, though, for Usyk, maybe he didn't have a choice, is that there is a rematch, because I think this time around he's not going to get away with the rematch. I think he's going to lose the rematch, in my opinion. I believe that you do that kind of stuff, you get away with it once, but if the other guy's a good boxer, you don't get away with it twice. Unless, of course, you're fighting somebody like Joe Joyce, who's very slow. And I don't think that... I think even Joe Joyce right now would just walk him down. He doesn't mind getting hit. So that's why a lot of people, the real heavyweights, that feel that it's not about you being slick and clever. You know what I mean? Because they've seen it all before. They're not too impressed with that shit. Because they know that once they can get in there, they can hit you. You know what I mean? You don't want to get hit by a heavyweight. Even by Wilder, you don't want to get hit by that. You know what I'm saying? As bad as Wilder is. I mean, look at it this way. The way that Usyk boxed Anthony Joshua is quite similar in reality when you think about it to the way Otto Szpilka boxed Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was falling all over the place. He was missing, he was swinging, he looked ridiculous in there until Deontay Wilder caught him. And that was it. You know what I mean? You could draw a comparison to the way Anthony Joshua boxed. No, sorry, forgive me. Otto Szpilka was boxing. The way he was boxing Deontay Wilder to the way that Usyk boxed Anthony Joshua. I mean, I know it's sort of, it's not necessarily a like-for-like sort of thing, or maybe some people might even consider it an insult to place Otto Szpilka in the same realm as Usyk, but I'm just talking stylistically here, and in terms of what happened. So I don't think Usyk can be knocked out. I think Usyk would get knocked out if he runs into the wrong person. And in all honesty, as much as I hate to say it, I'm not sure Usyk can beat Tyson Fury, to be honest with you. Because I'm looking at it now. I don't think that Anthony Joshua would have fought Tyson Fury the same way, because he obviously knows that Tyson Fury couldn't really hurt him. We were surprised that he hurt Deontay Wilder, but that's due to a lack of training. That's due to a lack of proper preparation. You know what I mean? That's due to the fact that he was just getting by, sliding through, cheating. What I mean is cheating on the process, not cheating in the ring, but cheating on the cheating on the ring as well, because it's fighting dirty and get away with it. But there you go. But anyway, I honestly feel that Anthony Joshua, let's just say, stands a good chance if he really is honest about what he's saying here, that he's looked at his mistakes and he's evaluated. I don't think it's really that complicated. You go in there, it's like you go into, let's say you're a boxer and you spar somebody and you're not used to them and they pull all sorts of shit on you and you're fucking embarrassed, really. Next time around, you're going to be wary of it. You're going to be very wary of it. And if you are about your business, you remember those things. And you probably expand on those things yourself because you learned from that process, and you might even turn the tables round on them. So I'm guessing, if I understand the character of Anthony Joshua, that's what he's looking to do. Whether he's able to do it, of course, is another thing, so we'll see.
Keep on chilling out in a reggae dance hall, yes. Keep on chilling out, keep on dancing out in the reggae dance hall. Every passage you load, make it please chill out, yeah. So make we chill out, come make we chill out. Me say yeah, the posse. Chill out. Can you that posse? Make it chill out. And the English. She has a way of looking into my eyes. When we lay down together at night, she holds me close in her loving arms. She whispers to me her words of charms. She's my lady and she's so divine. Her soft sweet whisper is on my mind. She is my lady. She holds the key, unravel the mysteries of a man like me. She don't have eyes for the playboys, plastic smiles and their flash toys. It's all about chemistry. Other guys are history. I remember the day she walked in on my life. Of beauty and she's mine, oh mine. Guys go crazy when they see her with me. She's the milk in my coffee, she's the sugar in my tea. She don't have eyes for the playboys, plastic smiles and their flash toys. It's all about chemistry. Other guys are history. I'm in heaven when our bodies entwine. She fills my world with a sparkling smile. She don't have eyes for the playboys, plastic smiles and the flash toys. It's all about chemistry. Running all our history. I'm in heaven when our bodies entwine. She fills my world